From explosive implosions to unstoppable machines, this is where raw power meets perfect timing. Don't blink. One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. Let the countdown to chaos begin. The changes have been dramatic. Over the last decade, Duke Energy has steadily dismantled nearly a dozen coal plants, proof of a company evolving with purpose, committed to a cleaner legacy. A fresh chapter begins. Tianjin High School starts its makeover as an excavator tears down the third floor of the Renai building. This is the first time I've witnessed such a straightforward demolition system, remarkably efficient. Traditionally, high-rise structures were dismantled using large excavators and drag lines, particularly the 71 RBR types, involving complex cable systems. However, those methods always carried inherent risks, especially from potential cable failure. In contrast, the technique applied here was not only effective but significantly safer, particularly given the challenges of demolishing reinforced concrete and steel industrial buildings. It's a commendable advancement in demolition engineering. Ever seen a whole tower drop like a deck of cards? Glencairn Tower in Scotland did just that. After decades standing tall, the 17-story building was brought down in seconds. Oh no, someone's about to pay a hefty price for that car. The demolition of the old hospital building in Augsburg was carried out using a Menk M152 crane, an enduring model known for its strength and reliability. I deeply respect the engineering excellence behind these cranes. German operators demonstrated precise control of both the live boom and swing mechanisms to ensure targeted demolition. It's impressive to see such vintage equipment performing with modern efficiency. In such operations, the crane's center of gravity may shift rapidly due to gravitational acceleration, 9.8 meters per second squared, making speed a critical factor, twice as impactful as distance. For lifts below zero, it's recommended to operate under 50% load, avoid abrupt halts, and move the hook gradually. Fortunately, there were no injuries reported. Just like that, Gramercy Group, Inc. tore down luxury suites 327 through 330 at Giant Stadium, dropping it all straight onto the 50-yard line. This isn't just demolition, it's a show of force. Stick around till the end. Trust us, you won't believe what happens. The 16-story building in Sevastopol refused to fall. The failed demolition only proved one thing: this structure was built like a fortress. What happens when old walls fall in Karshiyaka, Shahid Kamil? Watch the stunning collapse that's reshaping Gaziantep. What if your machine could switch identities in seconds? The Senebogen 825 does just that, thanks to Arden's quick change magic, transforming 3-ton shears into a scrap-grabbing powerhouse. Transformers, but real. The incident, currently unexplained, resulted in significant mechanical damage to the boat's propellers and drive shafts. Preliminary assessments suggest operational errors, including an overloaded crane and insufficient awareness from the operator. This highlights critical gaps in planning and training.
Oh, it don't sound good, does it? But it's clear. Wait, it's going up. It looks all right.
Yeah, it's moving.
And just like that, the Chrysler water tower signed off. One last breath, one final frame, and poof, gone. The demolition team is clearly facing unexpected resistance from the silo structure. Alternative methods may be required. What would you do differently to bring it down faster? Drop your ideas below. For those who worked in the shadow of the Trojan nuclear power plant, the implosion of the cooling tower was more than just demolition. It was the final chapter. It even caught the eye of Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons, who used it as inspiration.
Советский автопром!
Oops. This is how precision meets raw power. Watch this excavator tear down a house while sticking to the golden rule: safety first. A textbook example of demolition done right, with control, caution, and crushing force.
Застряла, как я говорил. Класс.
Did that explosion blow your mind? Yep, that's exactly what you just witnessed at the Lysychansk soda plant.
Глянь, послаживались очень четко.
Ever seen the ground explode like fireworks? Hit play and watch the blasting magic unfold at Gold Corp's Penasquito mine in Zacatecas, Mexico. You could tell the roof had seen its last days. It gave way before the crew even touched it. With decades of experience, they knew what to do. The warehouse came down fast. No deviation at all. This is exactly how a silo should fall when controlled demolition is done right. A worker is cutting through the base of a water tower with an oxygas. This step is called base cutting. The goal? Weaken the right spot so the structure falls in the intended direction or becomes lighter before dismantling. But make no mistake, one wrong cut can mean real danger. Precision is a must.
You got but about a foot?
Last cut in, Clip. Hold everything.
Here she goes.
Can you see that? A perfect dead-on collapse. I've seen hundreds of takedowns, but watching two 550-foot chimneys come down in sync before a live crowd, that's precision. That's experience. That's years of planning packed into a few seconds of thunder.
Oh my God!
Forget the fireworks. This is demolition done differently. When Shea Stadium took its final bow in 2008, its farewell wasn't loud. It was deliberate. From inside Citi Field, fans witnessed a rare sight. Heavy machines gently unweaving history, brick by brick, without a single blast.
Fantastic. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Good work, guys.
Unbelievable.
One, fire away!
Let's rewind the clock and witness the jaw-dropping implosion of St. John General Hospital. For many, this isn't just a building falling. It's a flood of emotion tied to years of unforgettable moments. What happens when nostalgia meets a steel claw? The Magic School bus takes its last wild ride, not through space, but into the scrapyard. Takes just under 3 minutes for a 30-ton machine to flatten that car down to a 6-inch pancake. That's efficiency built for destruction. perfect. This old truck is about to take a one-way trip to its forever vacation. How long do you think the crusher will take to finish the job? Drop your guess in the comments. The CAT 308E2 shows why it's a go-to for precision demolition. With its tight swing radius and hydraulic finesse, it makes quick work of structural takedown without compromising control. Testacorp used a tried-and-true old-school method to bring down the Simpkins Industries 50,000-gallon water tower from the factory roof. By attaching cables near the top of the 80-foot tower and cutting the legs at the base, they easily toppled the tower to the ground below. Why did it fart like that? Good question. What you heard was years of rust and compressed air built up inside the tower, finally getting forced out. Like burping after holding it in all day, but for metal. Wait a second. Was I the only one who thought they were going to cut that car apart? Impressed by what you saw? Hit the like button and subscribe to stay informed about our latest content. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you again soon on Forestry Tech.